Hi, I'm gonna make chicken soup today. Here's the chicken. For now, I'm gonna put the chicken in the pot of boiling water. I like chicken legs because it's dark meat, and to me it's very tasty, and it comes off the bone good. Go ahead and boil all the legs. Here's what I'm gonna be putting in the soup. I have some leftover celery. I got some new stuff. I like getting the tops of it in there. I got carrots. I got some other carrots I had. A couple onions. I'm gonna go ahead and wash these off and put these little red potatoes in there, cut them up nice. The chicken is cooked. Steam there in the camera. I'm not going to get rid of the liquid in there. I'm just taking the chicken out and putting it on a plate so that it can cool, and then I can debone it. So I have this nice broth in here, and I have 2 plates of chicken cooling down. When it's all cooled down and I can handle it, I'll debone it to put back in the pot. This is very hot. What I'm gonna put in there is all these vegetables to cook and the seasoning. So I'm gonna show you right here the seasoning I'm gonna use. I'll start over here. I'm gonna use salt. I have a little bit of basil left, so I'm just gonna use it up. It kind of sweetens. I have onion powder, garlic, celery salt, Bell's seasoning that has the rosemary and the thyme and all that stuff in. Very, very chickeny seasoning. And I'm gonna get brave, and to taste, I'm gonna put a little Slap Your Mama in there. I've been doing that lately. My son really likes this. So I'm gonna put some of that in. I'm going to put in the seasoning, and I almost forgot to tell you about chicken bouillon powder. Just to get that extra chicken flavoring in there. I mean, I'm putting salt and stuff. Now, my measurements, yeah, no, not really. I'm just, here's a teaspoon. I'll put one. Oh, I feel like putting another one. Something like that. Salt. I kind of put a lot. About that much. The basil. I don't have a lot, so I'm just going to use it up. Onion powder. I don't think you could put too much of that in there. It's always good. How can you not put garlic in, right? How much? Don't know. About that much. Celery salt. Even though we have celery in there and we have salt in there, I still want to put celery salt in. About that much. Now, the seasoning for the chicken, definitely. I'm going to say that and that. Ooh, Slap Your Mama. Not sure how much to put in. I'm going to do just a little bit in the broth and then change it as I go along. I'm going to put this back up to about, or maybe a 6. Because this is already hot and I want it to get hotter and have a low boil. Because what I'm going to do, mixing it up now, is I'm going to put all the vegetables in there. And I want all of them to get soft. So in they all go. I'm going to put a lid on it. And I don't mind because I have a breather hole. Maybe put down about 5. Yeah. Starting to look good, right? This chicken is cool enough. I'm going to debone it. And of course I washed my hands first. Just dig in here and split it all up. It's all very soft. Put rice in there, or you can break up real small pasta, or you can put in elbows, or you can, you know, put other macaroni in. And my kids like orzo, so I'm going to put some orzo in there. What I'm going to do, though, is cook the orzo ahead of time, and just like the chicken, put it in last. And this looks like it's coming along nicely. It's boiling in there. Let's give it a little stir. At some point, I'm going to add a little bit more water, then I'll thicken it up with either cornstarch or flour or whatever. Vegetables are cooked. I turned the heat off, but I let it sit there. I'm gonna take a little taste. Let me take a taste of this. Mmm. Oh yeah, it's all cooked. Mmm. I just have to wait for the orzo. I'll put the orzo in. This is a little salty, but that's okay because when I put in the orzo, I'm also going to put in some more water. And then I'm going to thicken the broth a little. Not quite to make it like creamy, but a little bit. I'll show you. Mmm, so good. I decided that I want to thicken my soup. I don't have to, it's very good the way it is. But I'm going to use cornstarch. Put a little bit on the bottom of my container, my Tupperware container here. Put some water into about there. Excuse me, and I just shake it. That's it. No lumps, no nothing. It mixes right up, as you can see. And it's cornstarch, and it's a great way to do it. You can do that with flour too, and you can get the lumps out. But I decided I wanted to use cornstarch. So come with me and we'll make that soup thicker. You want it to be warm when you do this. Maybe I'll put a little bit in here, help temper it. And it will thicken up. It might get even a little too thick, but that's okay. Because not only am I using this broth, I'm using water from the orzo also to put in here. So you can tell it's got a little bit of thickness going on. It looks opaque, right? You can tell it's got some thickening going on. The orzo's done, and this is what I'm doing. I'm spooning it out, and I don't care, obviously, if I get more water in there because that's okay for me to do. Now I don't have the chicken in yet, but I'm just trying to see the orzo ratio in there. I think I'm gonna have leftover orzo, and that's fine too. So now I'm gonna pour the water from this into there. Now you can see how it's like soupier. Here comes the chicken. That's a pretty thick soup. A lot of nice chunks of chicken in there. And a final taste. Mmm. That's good. How's that? The carrots, the chicken, celery, potatoes, the onions. Oh, that's some good soup right there. Okay, let's dish this up. Mmm. That's nice. So how's that for homemade chicken soup? And my kids like, sometimes I do, they like to put grated cheese on it. And there you go. That'll knock out any cold you have. At least you won't be hungry. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Any kind of things you want to tell me, let me know. Let me know how it turned out for you. All right, bye for now.